So it is currently 7:30 and I just pulled up to the gym, straight off of work, decided to come to the gym and get a little arm day in. I was gonna take the day off, but you know, your boy needs to hit the arms. Definitely kind of my weak area. Triceps are definitely starting to grow, but arms, biceps in particular is my weak area, so I figured I would take you guys through a freaking epic arm day! So, normally what I do for my biceps and triceps is I'll do like biceps to a tricep movement, but today I'm gonna have them split up. I'm gonna hit all tricep movements, then go into bicep. Normally, if I like to do one and then the other, just to look kind of juicy, fill up the arms, maybe if the gym's packed and you know, gotta look good, gotta have the pump. But today, empty gym, just gonna focus on myself and kind of what I'm trying to build. With that being said, we're gonna jump straight into it. Done talking, I've already taken my pre, ready to go. See how much I'm weighing. It's the end of the day, I've had most of my meals. Last time I stepped on this scale, I was 215, I wanna say. What is that? 220, wow. So, that's with my clothes on and everything, but I'm not mad at all. So one of my big things when I'm hitting tricep push down is I try not to let any of my upper body go into the movement. I'm pushing it down, try to use strictly triceps. You can see my body is pushed forward, leaned over a little bit, but I don't let my shoulders take over from pushing down the weight. Along with that, when I come down, I try to pull the rope apart and flex the tricep. One of the big things I think people miss when hitting any muscle group is the squeeze. It's a big thing, and it's a big part of sculpting the muscle. So with most of the exercises you're gonna see me do today, I'm really gonna squeeze and focus on what I'm doing. So with most of my exercises, we're gonna have 1 to 2 top sets. So normally what I'll do when I'm getting into it is I have 1 to 2 warm-up sets, which is still a working set, but I call it the warm-up. And then I have 1 to 2 like full out top sets. But for this, I'm just gonna do 1 top set. It's gonna be top set, drop set. So it's gonna be top, shooting for like 15 to 20 reps, as heavy as I can go. And then I'm gonna do drops, so 3 different drops. Like increments of 15 pounds. Grip bench. I'm doing it on the Smith machine. I like the Smith machine. It's a little bit more stable when I'm doing this. And I go to failure on this. So when I go to failure, it's either not going to crush me. I can just re-rack it. It's super simple. But the big thing when I'm doing this is when you come down, you only want to come to about here. Anything further is going to activate the chest. So right here, and that's not what we're hitting. So you just want to keep the movement to about here. We're just working those triceps. So that was my first warm-up set or working set of close grip bench. Now I'm gonna move into my 2 top sets, really pushing towards failure or right about to it. Really gotta get these triceps to grow. So just finished up second tricep movement, moving on to the third, final. It's gonna be an overhead extension, 3 different movements to kind of hit all parts of the tricep. These, just gonna lower this down and pull behind the head. Set 2, probably do 1 warm up. I'm pretty set up, ready to go. Hop into my top sets, and then we're gonna move on to biceps. So for overhead extension, it's really just the same thing as the pull down. I'm pulling with just my triceps, really focusing on the stretch, coming back, stretching out the muscle, focus on tearing those fibers, letting it grow. But what I'm gonna do for this is I'm gonna do 1 top set, heavy weight, shooting for 15 to 20, and then I'm gonna do a top set, drop set, and that'll call it for triceps. Woo! So that wraps it up for triceps. Now we're moving into biceps. We're gonna do a cable curl. Just gonna go with this classic piece of iron. I like this one just because my wrists are turned in, so it already has got my peak, mind muscle connection. When I use this piece, it's really weird, but I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Same thing, warm up set, 2 top sets. When I come to the top, just like we've done for every movement, just focus on the squeeze. And one big thing about biceps, I really want that peak. So I really focus on the contraction when I do this movement. Second movement is gonna be some hammer curls. I do these to kind of fill in the gap somewhere I'm missing in my biceps. I'm gonna jump in, 3 sets, get it done. I'm just gonna show y'all my first working set. I haven't recorded all sets, but any set that I've recorded, I think has been a top set, actually. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all how these go. So last arm day movement is gonna be a preacher curl. You can do any preacher curl, but in my gym we have a hammer strength, so it's a plate loaded. I was gonna call it for arm day, but I'm gonna show you my final top set because I'm already a few sets in. But you're gonna finish up, show you what this is, and hopefully you can add this to your next arm day. That's gonna wrap it up for the video. If you made it this far, just know you probably just automatically added 5 pounds of muscle mass to directly your arms. If you made it this far, thank you, and I hope that you can try this on day out, or gives you some new ideas, something to help you out. But this is kind of what an everyday arm day looks like. I think next time I'll try to go more in depth, show more of the intensity. This was just kind of me trying to give some information, kind of show what has worked for me. Arms aren't a strong point, but they have been growing a lot. But thank you for watching, and don't skip arm day.